Hey Jimmy, thanks for sending me your video. So here's what I'm going to show you, a few drills to do. The first drills we're going to work on is your contact point. Remember, we saw that forehand kind of come in here like this, and we want to get that contact point away from your body. So my friend Mark's going to help us out here. I'm going to give you a couple quick progressions. So the first one he's going to do, he's going to start turn sideways with his forehand, like he's going to hit a forehand. And I'm going to toss him a ball, and you can do it from the baseline. You can have someone hit you a ball and you can trap it, but he's going to end up catching the ball with his hand, and then where he wants it, drop feeding and hitting it. So I'm going to feed him a few of those, and we'll go ahead and we'll see what that drill looks like. Nice. And so what you saw there is Mark trapping the ball out in front of him where that contact point should be, drop feeding and hitting. Okay, so getting practice with that contact point. So that was really good. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to progress. You're going to start in your ready position. You're going to turn, trap the ball, and drop feeding. Again, worrying about where you're hitting the ball out away from your body in front of you. So we'll do a few of those for you. So you can trap those out away from your body, okay? So the next thing we're gonna do is something similar, where Mark's gonna toss me a couple balls, and I'm gonna start turn sideways and tap the ball. Okay, so now I'm just gonna tap the ball and you'll see that. So we'll go ahead and set up for you. Okay, so Jimmy, we're back. So I'm gonna show you this little tapping drill too. So I'm really focused on keeping that ball out here. I'm not, you can worry about your left arm or your footwork, but we're trying to keep the ball out away from us. And here's my contact spot, and I'm 6'3", so this is where I'm going to try to tap the ball. So I'm going to start at about 6 o'clock, okay, and Mark's going to toss me a couple balls. I'm going to get set and tap, okay? And I don't really care if the ball goes over the net. I'm not following through. I'm just trying to get where I think my best contact point is, out away from my body. So that's another one you can do. After that, from 6 o'clock, you start in ready position here, and you're going to turn and try to tap, concentrating on that. So turn, tap, turn, tap. And you can follow through if you want to, but we're really focused there on that contact point. So those are like 3 drills you can do to get more advanced. Instead of someone tossing you the ball, you can have someone drop feed you the ball from the service line, and you can catch it and trap it, and then you can try to work from baseline to baseline as well. So just progressions to move you back, okay? So the next thing we're going to talk about is that foot. Okay, we want that right foot to stay still, not come up too early. So what we want to think about is having a weight down there. So we're going to move the camera here, and we'll show you what we're going to do. So Jimmy, believe it or not, the first drill for this is actually just kind of kicking that heel up in the air and actually pointing your heel. So you're going to watch me point my heel up, and my heel with my right foot is going to be pointing at the camera. So I'm going to really kind of just focus on that. I'm not worried about where the ball goes. That's another thing I can think about. Is this success if my foot's just staying here? And you'll see my follow through. So I'll move a little closer so you can see my right leg. So I'm going to start at 6 o'clock again and work the progression. And see that right heel? See how it's pointing back at you? And notice I'm freezing after I hit that, because I'm being very deliberate and keeping that foot still and not letting it slide up too early. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Just practice that. So I can also go from ready position. And that's the second progression there. So notice from 6 o'clock, heel comes up, ready position, heel comes up. And the last little thing you can try is with a cone. So you can pretend, you can put like a weight. You can feel like, hey, I've got this weight on my cone, or on my foot. So here's the weight. I'm going to just set it there and kind of just focus, try not to move my foot. The cone will come off, because I still want to get that heel up and get that hip turned. But the idea is, oh, I've got a weight there. I can't bring that leg up. I got a heavy weight. I'm thinking heavy weight in my mind. Again, I started at like a clock, 6 o'clock position. I can't really do that from ready position because of the cone, but we can keep that cone on our foot. So think of a weight being there on your foot to kind of keep that foot from dragging too far forward. All right, Jimmy, thanks for your time, man. Take care. Hey, Jimmy, we're back here. Okay, we're back live. Okay, we're going to talk about that non-dominant hand, that left hand. And remember, that left hand of yours, when you hit your forehand, snuck behind early. It's snuck behind early, so we're going to just do a deliberate drill where I actually have to physically catch the racket in my other hand. So watch what goes on. We're going to have a ball coming. That's what happens when you're live on court. So watch this deliberate move. I'm just going to focus on, am I catching it up here? And I've got my camera going so I can see myself. I'm going to catch it up high. Every follow through is not the same, but we're going to be very deliberate here to work on that. I'm going to really just extend here and be obnoxious about it. Really, go ahead. And notice how I'm pausing, Jimmy. I'm deliberately pausing. I'm not even worried about where the ball is going. I might be screwing something else up. My focus is the follow through. And so when I do this, that's success. I don't care if I miss. Catch it up above your head. And you got to do that hundreds of times just to get the practice. We want that left hand. Okay, we want that left hand to catch. The other thing we're going to do is really be deliberate here. That non-dominant hand was dropping off early. Remember, it was coming down here. It's got to stay longer. And so I'm going to be deliberate in my mind, and I'm going to make sure my left hand stays until I feel it getting to my right shoulder, like this, okay? So I'm going to be really deliberate here, and then Mark's going to feed me some balls to hit from here, okay? You got enough balls? So watch. He's going to wait until I turn here. He's going to go ahead, and then I'm going to get set. And look, I got that catch there too. So I'm here, turn. And so watch that shoulder turn. Left hand, non-dominant hand turning. It's by the right shoulder now. And I get set. Okay, keeping that left hand, like I said, on your racket longer gets the unit turn. Look at that shoulder turn. Okay, it's getting the kinetic chain going, and it's going to allow you to get more power. And if that left hand stays above and you catch it, you're going to have that beautiful forehand that we know you can hit. Okay, so hopefully that helps, buddy. We'll see you next time.